what if I told you that I have the answer to all of the issues going on in America?
I'm happy to see blacks and whites out here together, doing this. This is a wonderful thing. And the biggest thing, I didn't grow up, being racist or my parents teaching me racism. But number one, we gotta stop that shit. That shit is bad, man. Got to. It's bad, man. And the biggest thing, man, I just like to thank my support from my teammates for number one, for Marcus. He's coming out here for helping me. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. And also the fans, thank y'all for coming out. I appreciate y'all and understanding, I have kids. I want you to put that out there too. My fear right now is my kids getting older, getting stopped, and I'm keeping it real, and them getting shot or anything. You know what I mean? That's the biggest fear right now. So, as y'all seen, we came together, the statue's gone. It's another big thing. It's another big thing, and I want to tell y'all, man, no matter what, man, I love all y'all. This is bigger than me, this is bigger than football. So we gonna continue praying, coming together, doing what we have to do to have a better generation for our kids, the next generation, and Black Lives Matter. Let's keep fighting, y'all.
I just left the protest here in Jacksonville, right at the City Hall. Leonard Fournette from the Jacksonville Jaguars organized this one, and it was really good. You're able to see the unity between the police officers and the people, and what it just showed me is that there's just a lot of pain going on in the communities all over America, and us as Christians should be in the front lines, showing people love, showing people who the healer is, showing people where they can get rest, where they can get restoration, where they can be redeemed. And it's only in the hands of the Father. So we were out here today just proclaiming Jesus, loving on people in the midst of their pain.
Love and keep showing love to even your enemy. Show love to your enemy, because that's going to fight all that. Because that's all I've been doing from day one. And you got to keep doing that. And I wrote that song, Smile Bitch, because I really believe that. Because you got a lot smiling for. So what the fuck is you wilding for? If you breathe and you achieving. So we got to keep doing that and keep staying focused. Because I see the growth we done came from. I remember when I used to go to the ocean, when I used to go to the First Coast out there in Ocean where there was nothing but rednecks. But we ended up loving each other as friends and family because we came together. We can keep doing that and we can keep getting better, but we got to stay together. I love y'all and I'm going to keep doing what I do.
So what if I told you that I have the answer to all of the issues going on in America? I know that there are tons of things happening in America right now. We're facing a lot of social justice issues that need to be addressed. But I want to tell you, as Christians, we have the answer to every social justice, social injustice issue in America. And let me tell you what that answer is. That answer is Jesus. Well, you're asking now, well, how does Jesus going to help all the racial issues? How is Jesus going to help all the just the social issues in America? And this is it. Jesus is love. Jesus is truth. Jesus is life. Jesus is the way. Jesus is healer. Jesus is the comforter. Listen, Jesus is the answer to everything, right? So if we as Christians can get into the world and be like Jesus everywhere we go, we will give everyone the answer to life, right? Jesus himself. Jesus is enough. There is nothing that you can add to Jesus to help any situation. Jesus is enough to be the answer for every situation. So I just want to encourage you guys. I know that there are a lot of things happening in America, and there are a lot of opinions going on. And I was talking to a friend the other day that even inside the church, there are so many opinions that are different from each other. And I can only remember hearing Jesus say, I only speak what I hear the Father say, and I only do what I see the Father do. And that's the position that we need to take. That means that as Christians, we must lay at the feet of Jesus. And we must sit there and just absorb who he is in prayer and allow him to speak to us so that we can hear him with a single ear, see him with a single eye, so that it is just the purity of Jesus in our lives. And when we get to this point, then we can step out and we can say, this is the answer. This is what needs to happen in these situations. And I fully believe that Jesus is the answer to all things. And so as someone who carries Jesus, Christ in us, the hope of glory, for those of us who carry Christ in our lives, we carry the hope of glory. So in every situation, we can go into riots with Jesus and we can be the peacemakers. We can go into racial protest with Jesus and we can be the peacemakers. We can go into all kinds of areas in our city, in our community, and we can be the peacemakers because of Jesus who dwells in us. So I want to encourage you, if you have any issues in this life that you need healing in, if you have any divides, if you have any injustices in your life, if you are standing on the left side or the right side in your views, I just want to encourage you, Jesus is the only view to have. And when you view Jesus and see him, then all of your views change because they become just like him. And now all of a sudden you see people with the compassion and love that Jesus sees people. And you hear him so you know how to speak to people through these times. And this is just a random cat. But I just want to encourage you guys, bless you. Go and live life as Jesus would live life through you. But you can only live that life if you are at his feet and he is bringing you up to his face to see him. So I encourage you, just yield to him. Let him be your life. Let him be your opinion. Let him be your answer. And love people with the compassion and mercy that Jesus loves people.